Ross, 2-2 draw at home to Hemel Hempstead. We've had two really long journeys now at home, and a little bit frustrating that we didn't win that one maybe.
Yeah, I thought we started really well. I thought the first 15-20 minutes it was all us. We were in their half. I think they got into our half maybe 2 or 3 occasions, and that was from our errors of sloppy passes or a loose clearance. So really encouraging first 20 minutes. I thought we dominated the game in possession, and we created a few half chances. We were in and around our 18-yard box quite a bit in the first half, and we just get hit with a bit of a sucker punch of a goal that he's taking a shot on the edge of the box, and I think it's deflected off one of our defenders and just looped over our goalie. So that killed us a little bit, but we showed good reaction to get back on the ball and start playing our football, which we did. So yeah, I mean, reflection of the game is disappointed not to get anything more, but happy with a draw.
I think looking at back at that, you just mentioned it there, was the kind of reaction that was the pleasing thing, almost going in behind at half time, and then a really good goal from Josh Parker, and the same, heads could have dropped when Castiglione scored for Hemel, and then Williams-Michel popping up with a goal. So there must be a pleasing aspect.
Yeah, I mean, there's some aspects that really annoyed me, and I thought their second goal really annoyed me and frustrated the whole team. I think we're in a good chance then to go and take the lead, and sometimes we just shoot ourselves in the foot, and that happens. It does happen, but the reaction to then say, well, sod that, let's go get another one and fight back in this game was really good to see. So yeah, delighted with the point. We sometimes feel a bit disappointed walking off right now, but I think we reflect back probably after the game. I think we'll take a point, considering the journeys we've just done and the sickness going around our squad, and the boys who are playing who are still ill, and the boys who are not with us because they're ill. So yeah, I think it's a fair result, but we'll be kicking ourselves, I think.
So would you say it's 2 points lost or 1 point gain?
It's a tough game. Hemel are always a tough team to play against, and I just thought we'd done enough today to get a better result. I thought we were better in possession. I thought we moved the ball better. I thought tactically we were a little bit better. Defensively, there was a couple chances they got in, but we defended well, and it's just those 2 sloppy goals from, it's us. It's us. We are sometimes our own problem, and once we get rid of that, we'll be fine. But I thought the character for the boys to keep going. It's easy for a team to go under. I just said it to the boys then. It's easy for any team to at home to concede one and then go under. But the character from everyone on the pitch was brilliant. So that's pleasing.
Must be difficult as well from the human element. We went to Fleetwood on Saturday, and that was a busy week anyway. Then the Tuesday game away at Worthing, then back, and these lads have got jobs as well and families, and they're juggling all about. So is it kind of one off day in a while you can kind of account for, or is that harsh?
No, I think there's other circumstances with the illness. We've got we've got Gerald, Alex, Jaden, Coyley, Michio, Joe. Aaron's just getting over it. There's a big group of our players who are not 100%, and if you would have said you take a point with that in mind, you probably do say yeah, considering the circumstance of the players and their sort of energy levels and fitness levels, because they're feeling not so great. But I think you walk off still and you think we deserved a bit more out of that, but we're our own problem at times, and yeah, it is what it is. So I think the encouraging sign is that we kept going. We got back into the game, scored a good goal. I thought Josh Parker's strike was a nice one, and Aaron as well. So I thought there were good goals on our behalf, and we got another game to prepare for on Tuesday because they come round really quick.
Yeah, just before we go on to that, I thought when we scored the second, and to be fair, when we scored the first, although there wasn't much time, we looked like the team there was only one team going in to get the winner. There's it might be a little bit sort of a sore feeling right now, but there's loads of positives from that game as well. Yeah,
I mean, we worked on it on Thursday, and the first half was a pleasure to watch at times. Some of our movement and our linking and playing was first class, and the boys done exactly as they asked in the first 20 minutes. So then it's just that goal that really just it kills you a little bit, and it takes you a few minutes to get over that. Once we got over it, we were fine. We were back in the rhythm, and then we score, and then we're feeling good again. So loads of positives. The boys know that. We talk about sort of the general play and our tactics in possession, out of possession, transition, and we saw exactly that. We saw it at Worthing first half, and we saw it today. Just disappointed with the goals. but that's football. We just go to Tuesday now, and we look forward to that one.
On Tuesday, another home game. We're in the middle now of a stint of home games, which will be really nice. But again, a couple of days for a few more players to rest up, trying to get over this little bug that's been going round, I suppose. And we go again. And Dover's going to be a tough game. We know that. But I genuinely think we alluded to it last game with the way we're playing. I think one of these games, it's probably all going to click, and we're going to see a big win. Is that fair to say?
I think it's clicking already. I think if anyone was to watch it and from the side, I definitely see the positives on what we're trying to get out of the game, and the manner we want to play and I want to play. We're definitely seeing it, so it's clicking already. It's just the end product and maybe just defending our goal, and they're the most important parts of the game really. So we're doing really well in the middle. It's just either ends. We need to be a little bit more tidy in front of goal and a little bit tidier defending our goal, and that's it really. It's fine margins, so the boys aren't disheartened. Every week the performances are good. I thought, unfortunate not to play against 10 men today. The 5 had a yellow early, even had about 4 or 5 fouls, so he could have gone, but he didn't, and that's football. But really pleasing that we showed the character to come back into this game. As I said, it could have been easy for a team to just go under at home. Blame the fatigue, blame the travel, blame the sickness, blame the miles we've done for Fleetwood and Worth. A load of reasons to blame. So yeah, the great character, and the boys were first class in terms of getting the minutes and getting a draw out of us.
I think the final one from me, for obviously following the team up and down the country as well as the fans, hopefully they see it as well. There's a clear foundation that is there now, a way of playing. And it is, like you said, just those fine margins. And we've seen it with other teams, up and down the pyramid. As soon as those fine margins kind of start to, disappear and we get that little bit extra, those draws turns into wins, the losses turn into draws sometimes, and, you shoot up the table. Are you pleased with the way that that's going?
Yeah, I am. The boys are listening. It'd be a hard job if boys didn't listen. But I think that what they've done is they've taken everything on board, and we're performing well. The football's attractive, in my opinion. We're passing and moving. We're developing players as well as winning football and drawing or losing. We've got to develop players as well. It's our duty as well as a football club, is to develop next generation of footballers. So hopefully we're doing that. The signs are there that we're clearly doing it, and last season showed that. We want to build on those foundations. This season's a big sort of building block for us to really cement those foundations going forward. So hopefully these boys are developing under the style. It's making them better, it's challenging them, but the performances I feel have been really good. So it's a matter of time before we're winning a few and everyone's happy. So pleasing.
Ross, thanks for your time.
Cheers.